You're watching WDEF News 12 this morning with Rachel Ash, meteorologist Brian Smith, and your time-saver traffic tracker with Sunny 92.3's James Howard.
So glad you're waking up with us this morning here at WDEF News 12 this morning. It's time for How Does Your Garden Grow? Tim Holcomb from the Holcomb Garden Center is joining us this morning, and we're going to get to the phone line. 756-1212 is the number, 756-1212. But this is a great idea. We all love pansies this time of the year, but this is even better.
Well, there's a pot of pansies in a plantable pot, so you can just put it right in the ground.
Okay.
But the bonus is it has bulbs in the bottom, so next spring they come up and you have an explosion of color. It's just
so
really
instead of
neat.
just something that you just get to enjoy now, this is going to come back.
Well, certainly the pansies will go till June of next year, but when the tulips and or daffodils, depending on which bulb you get, come up, you just have all heights of color.
What a great idea. Let's go to the phone lines where James from Pikeville is joining us. Hi, James.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Great. How about you?
Doing good. Tim, I was wanting to know, I'm trying to figure out how to plant and grow a fig tree.
All right, sir. Well, they will do well here. Now, we're just north of the place where they're very, very hardy. So you need to put yours in a sheltered area. Put it like on the south side of the house or in a corner somewhere, and it will do very well. Most years, if it's a really bad winter, it will kind of die down and come back up. But you should have figs at least 3 or 4 years out of 5.
756-1212 is the number to call if you have questions. 756-1212. We're answering your gardening questions this morning. This is a really good time to plant. Folks don't normally think about that, but we can get a lot of root growth right now.
Absolutely. It's the best time of year to plant trees, shrubs, perennials, grass seed. If you look around in the yards, a lot of crabgrass is starting to die now.
Yes.
They thought it was green all winter and they can mow it, but now it's dying and you need to put the seed out and have a good lawn for next year.
All right, let's go to the phone lines again. Rianne is joining us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good.
I have a question for you. We have some mums where I work at, and one of them has died. Is there anything that we can maybe do right now to revive it back?
Well, has it died completely or has it just quit blooming?
It's died completely.
Okay.
It's like it's turning brown.
Okay, if it's brown, there's not much you can do. Just replace it with another pretty mum. They're primarily for fall color, and just put another one out there and enjoy it right on up to a hard freeze.
All right, let's go to Terry now in Trenton. Hey, Terry.
Hey, how y'all doing this
Good.
morning?
Good morning.
I've got a question about a hydrangea bush.
Okay.
My son bought me one for Mother's Day last year. It's not very tall, but it bloomed beautiful all summer.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm wondering, do I have to cut it back, or do I leave it like it is and let it grow some more?
Well, leave it like it is. If there's any dead blooms on it, trim those off, but let the plant continue to grow. If there's a point when it gets way too big, you cut it back after it blooms in the summer. That allows it to grow again late summer and fall and have more blooms the next year.
756-1212 is the number to call if you have gardening questions. 756-1212. Lloyd on the phone now. Good morning. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, you answered a big question earlier on a fig tree. I have another one. I've had a fig tree growing on the south side of my house for a number of years.
Yes, sir.
Never produced.
Okay, does it die back each year? Does it continue to grow, or is it dying back each year?
It's continuing to grow. It grows and flourishes. It just never produces any figs.
Well, certainly feed it with a high middle number fertilizer. We have one called Blooming and Rooting in a liquid. Also, there's a bedding plant food that has a high middle number, but that middle number will give you more blooms and should give you more fruit. Do that this fall and do it again next spring, and it should make a difference on that fig tree.
Let's go to Rock Spring now, where William is joining us this morning. Hi, William.
Hello?
Yes,
Good morning.
go ahead. Caller on the line?
Yes, this is Michelle.
Go ahead.
I was calling about planting seeds
Yes, ma'am.
for the grass.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a lot of trees in my yard, so if I plant seeds and all the leaves fall on it, will they still grow or will it kill it? What will happen?
Well, your challenge is to keep the leaves off of it. If you let the leaves lay there for long periods of time, more than 3 or 4 days, it will smother out a lot of the good grass. So keep it raked up or keep it blown off. But you still want to get that seed out and going. And there's also a special grass seed mix for under trees called Deep Shade Mix, and it will perform better under trees than most any other grass.
Let's go to Laura now. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
I have a question about a butterfly bush.
Yes, ma'am.
When would I trim that back? It is beautiful. I've had wonderful butterflies all summer long. But do I do it now or do I wait till the spring?
Well, I'm going to assume it's blooming now, so I would certainly enjoy the blooms right up till hard freeze. Then you can cut it back to about 3 or 4 foot, and in the spring you can cut it back. In March you can cut it back further if you desire, but otherwise just shape it up as needed throughout the summer, and it will do very well.
Thanks, Tim. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here's the information on Tim Holcomb. He's with the Holcomb Garden Center, of course, in Hickson, 877-8782, or on Battlefield Parkway in Fort Oglethorpe, 706-861-4769, or just go to the website, holcombgc.com. And of course, all of his segments are there as well, so you can watch those again and again if you have any questions. And just stop by. It is pansy time in Tennessee and Georgia. Pick up the ones with the bulbs in the bottom, and of course, you just plant it just as it is. I love this idea. I'm totally getting some for the yard. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll take a short break and be back live from UTC with Brian up next.